Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're making doubles. This is going to be my 2021 recipe and today I'm using my Instant Pot to help me make the channa for this recipe. You guys were always asking me to do a doubles channa in the Instant Pot, so today we have the entire recipe for you. So stay tuned. Let me show you how easy this one is to put together and how delicious it's going to be. We're starting with my channa and I'm putting in some split peas. The split peas is optional, but I like putting it in. And we're going to cover that with enough water for it to soak. This is going to soak overnight and we're adding in our baking soda. The baking soda is going to help soften the skin on the channa. So that's why we're using baking soda and not baking powder. Once mixed in, allow it to rest overnight, after which it should look like this. Now you guys see there's some pieces or some grains in there that are discolored. I'm going to go through, pick them out, give it a good clean and a wash. And once you do that, next you put it into your Instant Pot. Now if you don't own an Instant Pot, you can use this in a regular pot on your stove. You're going to boil it until it's very tender. So I'm going to fill it just until it covers with water, and I'm going to go in with 2 teaspoons of baking soda now. This is additional baking soda. It's going to soften that grain. It's going to be a very creamy texture. You're not going to get that texture if you use baking powder. In goes salt. And next we're going to cover it and we're going to put it for 5 minutes. I tested this recipe and it took me 5 minutes. Your Instant Pot may take longer or it may finish faster, so you'd want to test it. Let's make the dough. To my all-purpose flour, I'm adding in my turmeric. Now I have 6 cups of flour here and I'm using only 1/4 teaspoon. I don't like a very yellow bara. If you like it on the yellower side, add more. In went my salt, 2 level teaspoons of baking powder, and my yeast. Now you can add some sugar to the dough if you wanted to, but it's totally optional. So if you wanted to add the sugar, I would say add about 1 teaspoon of sugar. You want to go ahead and give your dry ingredients a good mix to make sure that that turmeric is well distributed. And then you can go in and add your lukewarm water to bring this together. You're looking for a dough consistency a little softer than sada roti. So it should feel a little tacky, but it shouldn't be overly soft. So I'm going to bring that and knead it to form it into a ball. And then I'll set that first ball aside and then I'll continue to knead until it all comes together. So do it in small portions and then bring all of your balls together to form one big dough ball. So this is me now bringing all of it together. And there, yes, there's still a little bit of dry flour in the bowl. That's okay. As you're kneading, you'll need it because the dough is very sticky at this time. Can you guys tell? Now I washed my hands because now I'm going to put some oil and I'm going to knead it a little further. So I'm just going to massage the oil into the dough and I'm going to be using my fist to punch down on the dough to help activate the gluten and to get a really nice, smooth, soft dough. You guys see how nice and soft the dough is? Once it's like that, cover it with your plastic wrap so it doesn't form a skin and allow it to rest for about 10 to 15 minutes. When the channa is finished, you're going to go ahead now and add your seasonings. Look how beautiful this looks. And the skin on the channa is separated from the channa, but as you start to mix it, it's going to dissolve. You see how soft and how creamy that looks? That's how it should be. So we're going to season this with our roasted ground geera. And this recipe has no curry in it, guys, none whatsoever. And you guys are actually going to prefer this one over all of my recipes, I believe. Next goes in amchar masala. And I'm going to give that a mix. Now you want to mix that in and you want to taste and adjust your salt. I'm going in with green seasoning. The recipe for the green seasoning, you'll find it in the description box. And you want to give that a mix. You see how thick the channa looks? If it's thick like this, go in with some hot water to thin it out, because as this cools, it is going to thicken further, and you don't want your channa to be that thick. Now at this point, if it's the color that you like, you can leave it like that, but what I like to do is I like to add in some turmeric. So just a little bit, and mix it in. Now if you put too much turmeric, it can turn red, so you don't want to add too much, so just a very little. When your dough has finished resting, now it's time to go ahead and grease your hands. Do not deflate the dough. Do not press it down and press out all of the air. What you're going to start doing is picking it up and breaking it into small dough balls. These are very, very small dough balls. If you break them bigger than this, your bara is going to be extremely huge. And remember, you want a thin bara because the bara fries very quickly. So break out your dough balls. I got 70 pieces in total. Now you want to lightly oil your surface and start pressing out your dough balls. You should press it out to about 3 inches in diameter. As you pick it up, it's going to stretch a little further. And this goes into your hot oil and it fries up in no time. So what I did was I opened out a couple so that when it was time to fry, I had a couple to fry. So I did it in batches. So pick it up and be careful and place it into your hot oil. You guys see, you want your oil to be on high. Count to 3 seconds, flip it, count 3 seconds, and then take it out. See how fast it fries? Once you open it out really thin and you break the balls small, it's going to be perfect. So I'm going to continue frying these. If you think it's getting brown quickly, you can drop the heat. And it's really soft. Just look how perfect they look. You see the perfect color that it has? That's how I like my doubles. I don't like it yellow, yellow, yellow. And as these cool, the yellow color is going to intensify. Just look how soft these baras are. See? Watch how perfect. And they stayed soft even though they were open like that. So you want to store them in a Styrotex container to keep them soft. Now it's time to assemble, and I have my sauces already made, and you can find the recipes for the sauces. I'll link it down below for you all. So add channa to 2 pieces of bara, and then I'm going in with some pepper choker. I'm going in with some scorpion pepper sauce because we like it hot. And some tamarind chutney. I love to use this Caribbean flavors tamarind chutney because it's so convenient to keep on hand. And my cucumber. Now I'm going to go in with a few drops of bandania chutney. All these chutneys can be found on my channel, and I'll link it for you in the description box. Just look how perfect and delicious this looks. And my mouth is watering right now. So all I have to do is go ahead and enjoy. Guys, this recipe was so easy. The bara was so soft. The channa was so perfect. All those condiments, heavenly. I hope you guys enjoyed this updated recipe using the Instant Pot. Try it. Comment down below. Let me know what you think. If you have any questions, feel free to email me. Thank you again so much for joining me today and for requesting this recipe. I'll see you in my next video. Bye everyone.